So the July jobs stimulus package is a substantial set of measures costed at around €7.4 billion. As the name suggests, the main focus is on protecting and stimulating jobs, with roughly €3 billion allocated at jobs and training. A further €2 billion has been allocated to credit guarantees, another €1 billion allocated towards taxation measures, €500 million to infrastructure investment, and the balance on various other supporting measures. The package in the round should certainly help provide more job security and help stimulate the economy. One measure that had been widely reported was a rebate on spend in the hospitality and tourism sector. This has taken the form of a €125 tax credit on spend of over €625 on accommodation, food and non-alcoholic drinks in the period from October 2020 to April 2021. And so while the hospitality sector had been looking for a VAT reduction to stimulate demand, the tax credit should go some way to achieving that aim. It will, however, be important that the €125 tax credit is readily accessible, and the government is due to release an app to help with the processing of this. And while no change was announced to the 13.5% VAT rate, there was a change to our standard 23% rate, which is falling by 2% to 21% for 6 months, with effect from September 2020. The measure has been costed at approximately €440 million, which implies expected consumption over that period of roughly €22 billion. And so while consumption is not uniform throughout the year, it does suggest that the government are not expecting a substantial fall-off in demand for those goods and services over the period. Other measures announced to help improve cash flow include the early carryback of losses in 2020 against taxable profits in 2019 to generate early cash tax refunds. All businesses will also be granted a waiver of commercial rates up to September 2020, which is being costed at €600 million. And the warehousing of VAT and PAYE liabilities that had been previously announced has been put on a legislative footing. And finally, consistent with the programme for government measures announced, the allowable expenditure under the Cycle to Work scheme has been increased from €1,000 to €1,500 for e-bikes and to €1,250 for other bikes. In short, this is a substantial set of measures that should provide businesses with more certainty. And while it is difficult to get the balance right, it is unfortunate that no relief was announced for business rents, which remain a significant cost for them. Attention is now going to turn to the budget and the measures that will be announced there, which is expected in a couple of months' time.